All right. Week 6 complete. It's over. Quickly, fastly, just like thatly. They're starting to see. I'm starting to see some separation in the league. You know, it's interesting. I can't get my hat straight. What the Fuddruckers? There we go. Yeah, go Dodgers. Yeah. How about that game today, boys? How about them Dodgers coming back 2-1 in the series? All right. Yeah, you're starting to see a little bit of separation in the league now. If you start to look at the standings, it's starting to become apparent that there's some juggernauts and there's some juggernauts. Am I right? I'm right. All right. So let's talk about the league standings real quick because that's already I'm already talking about them. Currently in first place, you have Beat by a Girly, 5-0-1 on the season, the only undefeated team. Then you have tied in second place the Lead Famas, Saxon the City, and TB12 in the Legend of 8 Rings. That's 4 of our 12 teams. A third of the league has 5 wins through 6 weeks right now. Then you hit there's no 4-2 teams. Then you hit the 3-3s. You have Thwomp, Ron's team, which currently is BWBORBBW, and True Blue, all 3-3 right now. Okay. Then you have 2-4 teams. That's Chubb City and Quit Playing with Your Peckler. And then you have 2 teams that have 1 win. You have the Big Waller Brand, who's 1-4-1, and Dicka's Bastards, which are 1-5. And then Just Win Baby, formerly the Diamond Dogs, are 0-6. So, again, 6 weeks, we're 1 week shy of being halfway through this season, and you're starting to see a little bit of that separation. So let's talk about week 6. Let's talk about the week that was. The first game we'll bring up, Dicka's Bastards, like I said, 1-5 now, lost to Chubb City by a score of 179-149. And as I look at this game, I do give out this award.
The Bullshit Award for the team who had to deal with a little bit of bullshit.
And I'm going to give that to Dicka's Bastards because he scored 149 points. He had a solid week. And you know what? He lost. He didn't pull it together. So, it sucks for him. Obviously, that 1-5, no one wants to be 1-5 at this point of the season. Long way to go. But let's see here. Let's see. How you doing, Brian?
Lightning lost. That sucks, but I'm good.
Hey, well, the Dodgers finally won one, so I can empathize with your pain. My birthday, it's exactly what happened. The Dodgers lost.
Chelsea just wants to say hi, I think.
Hey, beat by early. Check us out. I have an award real quick that I wanted to throw out. Let's see. Which one was it? Oh, yeah, it's this one right here.
The 4-Leaf Clover Award for the team that got luckiest this week.
And that goes to, hold on, let's pull up the banner real quick. The luckiest team this week is Beat by a Girly. Simply because Mike Williams and Justin Herbert only got me 16 points. Had they got me more than that, I would have beat you, but I didn't. And you beat me on my birthday. So congratulations to you, 5-0-1, the only undefeated team in the league. What's the secret? What are you doing that's so special? How are you kicking all of our asses?
You don't think too much about it.
I clearly think too much about it. I do a stupid YouTube podcast on this thing. I gotta just let it go. I just gotta let it go because that was a nice little birthday present. Yeah, 147-114. Christ Almighty! Happy birthday to me. Jesus, yeah, I make graphics and everything.
She clearly wins the fantasy points in the family, man. It's not fair.
Well, looking at your team, you did win 2. You're also 5-1. So in that household, you have a total of 10 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie, which is better than if you look at the 2 other households that we have. We have the Boddington household, which has a total of 6 wins, with Lisa's team, Saxon the City, carrying the majority of those with 5. And then they have 5 losses and 1 tie. And then my household, I've got 5 wins. Shannon's got 2. So we have a total of 7. So currently the Carter household is winning. You're winning it all over the Boddingtons and the Voidus so far. Congratulations.
I'm going to lose this week, though.
You're going to lose this week? Well, this is the tough week upcoming. There's so many great teams that are going to be on a bye. I have both of my quarterbacks are out. Herbert and The other Josh Allen, they're both gone. The Cowboys are out. A lot of the big names are going to be out. So it's going to be really interesting to see how teams navigate this big bye week, the bye week apocalypse, if you will, where all the good, because not only are teams on bye, it's all the good teams. You know, it's not like the Jets are on a bye. If you want to play the Jets, they're all out there today, baby. Start your Jets.
Yeah. Dalvin Cook's on a bye, and then Christian McCaffrey is just fucking permanently injured.
Dude, what is up with that guy, man? Re-aggravated his shit?
I don't know, man. It's a like curse.
Yeah, I'm glad you have him because I can deal with that shit. I couldn't deal with that shit. Let's see who else do we have out here. Let's talk about we already talked about me losing. Congratulations, I lost. Is everyone happy now? Is everybody in the league happy now? I lost. Okay, I know it brings everybody joy. Like my brother texts me and he's just like, yeah, good. You know, quit playing with your pecker. Speaking of my brother, lost to Sacks in the City, 5-1 for Sacks, 164 to 118. And I'm pretty sure I have an award to dish out here. I got to find it real quick. Let's see which one did Sacks, because this is definitely a Sacks in the City one won this. No, they didn't. Here's the one I wanted to talk about. Thwomp, 221, and he didn't start a quarterback. Didn't start a quarterback.
Good,
dude.
His team is looking real good.
He's 3-3, and he gets a couple awards this week. He gets this one,
the Big Dick Award for the team that scores the most points in a week.
As well as
the Mike Tyson Award for the team with the player who scored the most points this week.
Derrick Henry, again, 40-something points, 221 overall for Thwomp. You know, again, he's a team that you don't want to face because he's not starting quarterbacks and he's winning. And at the same time, he beat True Blue, who gets
the Little Bitch Award for the team that played like a little bitch and scored the least amount of points.
91 points there for True Blue. Rough week for him as well.
Derrick Henry looks like everyone's created player on Madden, man. It's
totally
ridiculous.
It's like I'm just gonna make my guy 6'5" and run through everybody.
Run 22 miles an hour. What the
Jesus.
fuck? How's that even fair?
It's not. He's literally a cheat code. And what you got to give him props for is like he just runs straight. It's none of this like dancing around in the backfield bullshit. He's like, give me the ball. I'm just gonna run through motherfuckers.
You could honestly see the Bill safety crying when he was on one-on-one with him.
Yeah, Micah Hyde.
Like, I don't want to tackle this guy. What the hell?
Do you remember who Christian Geyser was?
I don't think so.
So Christian Geyser went to Saguaro. I worked with him at the dry cleaners. He was friends with like Elena Bergel and all them. Pazik knows who he is. He's like 6'8". He's a massive human being. And I remember one time we were playing tackle football at Arcadia. We hopped the fence. We turned on the lights. John had to come and yell at us for doing that. But we were playing it one time. Like he was running at me, and that's how Micah Hyde felt yesterday. You're like, this guy, like he's gonna run through me, and this is gonna hurt. The next 5 seconds of my life are gonna hurt. So
that's how I felt blocking Lauren Howard for a full game versus Saguaro.
That's because he was on steroids.
He was.
When you do the roids, great. He's gonna see this because it is public on YouTube. He's going, I'm gonna find you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking Right,
he's like a realtor in Scottsdale right now.
Is he really?
That life worked out for him, yeah.
Aren't they all now? Aren't they all? All right, let's see. So BWB or BBW. What does BBW stand for?
Big Baller Brand? I don't know.
Well, Big Waller Brand, but Ron changes his name every week to talk shit to whoever he's playing with. And BBW, I assume, is something that would go in some sort of Craigslist ad, and it probably is not appropriate. But he does win 114 to 100. And I'm actually going to give out this award in this one. Hold on. Where are you at? Boom.
The Brass Balls Award for the ballsiest decision of the week.
The ballsiest decision of the week was Big Waller Brand, a.k.a. Big Waller Brad, spending like all his fab to get Geno Smith. And I get why he was doing it. He was preparing for this upcoming week when he doesn't have any quarterbacks either, much akin to myself. But he spent all of his fab. I think the next highest person was like 60, and he spent like 220. So that's ballsy, Brad. I hope that works out because it would have been nice if you got this win leading into that decision. But you are now 1-4-1, Brad. And, between you and Matthew, the Diamond Dogs, you guys both told me how great your teams were on draft night. I love you guys, but I ain't seeing it. 1-4-1.
I saw the acronym, and you're right. Shame on you, Ron. That is not appropriate.
Dude, come on, Ron. It's 2021. You can't do that shit.
Come on. Jeez.
Oh man. Speaking of projection, or I'm sorry, people who aren't playing well.
The Shit Streak Award for the team that's on a shitty streak.
Again, 135 for TB12 and the Legend of Eight Rings. Matthew changed his team name to Just Win, baby. He's now 0-6.
Feel bad for him.
I do too. He's my podcasting partner. You know, we talk about it all the time. He just can't get it together. This week he had Jacob Waddle on the bench for the morning game. 29 points, dude.
Yeah, he would have won.
Yep. Once again, could have won a game, but sadly he's 0-6. Now, granted, I am in like every other fantasy football league I'm in with Matthew, and Matthew's killing it in the other ones. So it's like I think that this one's only $50, so he really doesn't care. Which reminds me, everybody, it's that time. I need to make a drop for this. Fucking pay me. Only Andy Martinez has paid me so far. Let's get that money.
Everyone was waiting for you to lose first.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You know, it's like
it's rigged.
You don't want to. Yeah, I have now lost. Okay, so it's not rigged. So everyone can start paying the money now. Okay, it's that simple. You guys can take your gambling winnings in Arizona and just send them to me. Okay. I'll tell you what, I had a great weekend gambling. Oh, that was the best part. I had like a 4-leg parlay to start the weekend in college football and just rolled right through. Christian Kirk scoring that first touchdown for the Cardinals. Mwah, that was like $160.
The guy that lost about $350,000 because the Bills lost on his parlay.
Yeah, he didn't cash out. Yeah. My brother had one going as a 14-leg parlay, and he got the first 9 right, I think. But didn't give him the option to cash out. And I think the Panthers losing to the Vikings, I think that's what ended up doing him in. So I love gambling. In fact, I have a bet going tonight, and I'm going to get off this thing really quick because I don't know. Do you know what starts today?
NBA basketball, man.
That's right, my friend. Nothing I love more than some NBA basketball. So I got kind of
2 ESPN games this week.
Yeah,
one
hell yeah.
Denver and one versus LA on Friday, right?
Hell yeah, that's right. I'll be doing a podcast live right after the game tomorrow. So you guys should tune on in. You know, it's like 12:30 your time. That's what sucks, man. Those Suns games are so goddamn late.
That's what sucks about ASU. Even though they fucking lost last week, I don't get me started, actually.
Yeah, don't get me started on that game either. That was really frustrating. Really frustrating. They didn't do shit in the second half. They're stomping them in the first half, and all of a sudden they're like, listen, defense, we don't play it.
Why do you change your fucking play? Oh, my God. Fuck you, Herm Edwards.
It's just lack of adjustments. You know, you've heard me say it for years. Champions adjust, and that goes game to game. Like, they didn't even adjust in the second freaking half. That's some Brian Kelly shit, I'll tell you that.
I don't know who's worse, Todd Graham or Herm Edwards at this point. Jesus Christ.
I'll go with Todd Graham because he couldn't even get the recruits in, man. You know, at least Herm
we're being investigated because we're getting the recruits in. So
this is true. This is true. All right, let's see. What game do I want to make the game of the week next week? Let's see. Oh, you know what? We have the Lissy Bowl, Shannon versus Matthew. That's going on next week. Brad is playing Lisa. That's a good one too. Okay, a battle of the households going. Ooh, and then you've got Thwomp.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm going to lose.
Oh yeah, and none of his guys are on a bye.
Fucking Daniel Jones, they can't even fucking tell his ass from a fucking hole in the ground right now. So that's
get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, that's I'm going to give this to the Lissy Bowl and the Boddington Bowl. That's those are the 2 games of the week. So, anything else you want to throw out there? Because I'm tired and I want to watch this game. So.
Yeah, man. I'm glad the Dodgers won for you. So,
yeah, you know what? It was. Did you see how they did it?
I did not.
They were down 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Cody Bellinger 3-run shot, and then they got another run in the 8th as well, and won 6-5. So sorry about the Lightning. I root for them. I don't watch any hockey, but I root for them because I know that you do. You're back-to-back champs, though, right?
Back-to-back, baby.
Let's make it back-to-back-to-back.
Try
the Dodgers. I want back-to-back, just so no one can say it wasn't a real championship. I don't care. I got the hat. I got the jerseys.
I want the fucking Astros. I don't want the Astros make it, but I do want the Astros to make it so the Dodgers whoop their ass. So.
Well, no matter what, if the Dodgers do make it to the World Series, they will have revenge because they lost to the Astros and then the Red Sox in consecutive years. So fuck both those teams. And I'll be in Boston here in a couple weeks. So fun stuff.
All right, brother.
All right, take care. Take care. Take care, everybody. Best of luck. Don't forget to put your waivers in. And don't forget to fucking pay me. Goodbye.